Good evening. It's 9 p.m. here in Seoul. Thank you for joining us on Arirang뉴스. We begin in the Middle East with the Israel-Hamas war. The U.S. says Israel agrees to a humanitarian pause of military operations for 4 hours each day to help people flee the fighting. It added that Israel will also open a second corridor. But amid the intensifying war, the Israel Defense Forces operations put Gaza's biggest hospital complex at risk. Eun-hee leads us off.
The White House said Israel has agreed to make daily 4-hour humanitarian pauses in its wartime operations in northern Gaza to enable innocent civilians to find safer locations starting on Thursday local time. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby said Israel makes its own decisions, not the U.S., and there will be no military operations in the region during the pause. Each day, the Israeli military will announce its 4-hour pause at least 3 hours in advance, indicating where and when. Kirby noted that Israel will also open a second corridor for civilians heading south, a coastal road connecting to Gaza's main north-south highway. According to an Israeli official on Thursday, after a first corridor was opened several times this week, more than 80,000 people used it to flee northern Gaza. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu stated that this was not a ceasefire in Gaza, adding this could only come with the release of all hostages taken by Hamas.
There will be no ceasefire without the release of our hostages. Anything else is futile.
On the same day, Israel Defense Forces spokesman Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari uploaded a post on social media saying ground operations were ongoing in the military quarter, the main base of Hamas inside Gaza City. The IDF added that an infantry brigade and armored units entered the zone to destroy Hamas facilities, killing around 50 Hamas members. Defense Minister Yoav Gallant said the IDF had developed new ways to enter or destroy tunnels without harming hostages and that the fighting would not be stopped until all the hostages were rescued safely. Israel's military has alleged that Hamas operates a command center at the site of the Dar Al-Shifa Hospital, which includes entrances to its extensive tunnel network, something Hamas and hospital officials have denied. The Director General of Dar Al-Shifa said that everyone in the hospital, including medics and patients, were in a state of fear because of the constant explosions happening near the facility. According to a report by Al Jazeera, Hamas said an Israeli strike hit the hospital, killing 13 people. Verified by Reuters, graphic videos shared on social media showed several dead and wounded people in an area of the hospital, which a Gaza Health Ministry spokesman said had been hit by Israeli airstrikes. Another children's hospital is reported to be surrounded by Israeli tanks. Eun-hee, Arirang News.